Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for... And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Platini. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Dink through. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Platini. Now Tonali. Yamal. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with...
Chance! Goal! Chile! The first significant strike. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's tidy. Space for him to turn and look. Serves up across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played. Matthäus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now this could be a chance.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's gone loose. Oh, this looks sharp. Matthäus. Donadoni. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cantona. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Kayserispor really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's cut it out, and he can thump it away. Rijkaard. Donadoni does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And Matthäus. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Donadoni. And it's Cruyff. And here's Cantona. Cruyff. Conte. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Yamal.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Khan with the clearance. Conte. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Platini.
Kayserispor truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
This looks promising. Quality ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. Nicely worked. Messi gets flagged offside. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Tonali. Cruyff. Now it's Cantona. Over to the right flank. Now it's Messi.
There will
Matthäus.
be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Kayserispor unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
Kayserispor really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No way through. Donadoni, Cantona. So what can they make of this? And that has put paid to that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Bale. Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared. And he welcomes it in. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Right card. Mateus. Cantona quietly revving up. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played right into his path. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Messi. It's a promising position. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Yamal, knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Mateus, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
And there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Timber does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cantona. And it's made its way to him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Kayserispor are down to 10 men.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Substitution on the field.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Number 18.
And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot.
Conte.
And it's Lampard. He's having a hit! Lampard! A legend of his time! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chile leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Aims beyond the defence.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Bale. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Forlan clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Bale. It's played through for him. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can't hear it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's there to get it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Baresi is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Now there's the clearance. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim.
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. While plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Platini goes short. Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's there to clear it. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira picks it up out wide.
Corinthians would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Bale puts them all in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. And here's Platini. De Jong. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Bale! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. This is a promising build-up. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And we have liftoff. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he was quick to react. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score tries one from range. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
No, that was never going to make it. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. De Jong. Now it's Bale. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. That's put paid to the danger. Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. Matthäus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Real chance! And a neat finish! Corinthians are back in business. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Platini. Now it's He'll try from distance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Messi. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance for a shot!
E o gol! Aos 35 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 11.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal goes short. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, played right into his path. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Always onto this. Van de Ven. Araujo. Bellingham. So, what can they make of this? Takes on his marker. And here's Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot, surely! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's burst through. And here's Azar. He's found a way through. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to pass it through. Now, oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Platini is offering a right smile there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham going about things with real menace. And it's Messi. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Van de Ven has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Araujo getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Platini!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a pretty loose pass. Ah, such a clever touch. Van de Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Yap. He's having a pop! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bellingham! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a threatening ball. Rice. And now the breakaway.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he was quick to react. And it's Azar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And now I'd just like
It
to
is
read out
quite
our
a game,
third
breathless
who are celebrating their
and laced with
birthdays
excitement.
today.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back underway.
Kayserispor really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Eto'o. Luis Suarez. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Bellingham. Great vision. Oh, what a ball! Big chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Number 13.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Number 16.
And this is Bale.
Perrin.
And there's green
Number
grass ahead of him.
17, Etta Brisson. Number 37, Van der Ven.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vieira pinches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Messi. No outsmarting him this time. Conte. That is good alertness. And now they can clear their lines. Kayserispor perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ferdinand makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And a chance! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 7.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's decent chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So we have movement on both
Conte.
benches.
Number 18. Yamal. Coming on the
Smartly
field.
reclaimed.
Number 19.
It's been slipped through.
David Villa. Number
David Villa.
Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Kaka. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. Kayserispor needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Cruyff. Gerrard. Real chance here. It's Gerrard! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kayserispor are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him. Rizal showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, some tackle that. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted.
There they go, hunting again.
That's the throw. Just 5 minutes left. Kaká. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Bale. This is a promising build-up. Ferdinand. Kaká. Looking to play him in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. David Villa.
There will be 3 minutes
And here's Bale.
time.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. The ball's gone astray. Araujo wins the duel this time. Kaká, and he's managed to get free. Kaká, terrific effort! Well taken goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was utter. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Messi. De Jong did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's Bale! Kayserispor are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he was quick to react. Kayserispor have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's trying to hit the front line here. Zakaria kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's fabulous. Zakaria, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zanetti. Kayserispor have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And he's only too happy to take that back. Timber tries to pass it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Diaz, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Bale. He is through here. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught now. Has another go! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
De Rossi.
Kayserispor have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Yamal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Zakaria clears. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Diaz. De Rossi. Dani Olmo. For De Rossi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kayserispor looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. De Jong. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Wan-Bissaka. And that has put paid to that. Zanetti. And it's Michel Platini. De Rossi.
There will be
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for options for movement. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Kayserispor looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. And that pass just didn't quite work. Silvestre. De Rossi. O'Reilly. De Jong. He's a sharp little ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Kayserispor. Oh, what has happened here? It's Bale! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal. Oh, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Platini, he is through here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So perhaps now the breakthrough. 1-0, just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Boca Juniors are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, can he get onto this? Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that... Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Balde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Now it's Lopez. Oh, this is a great position. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Kayserispor find a position of real strength now. He's got away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Kayserispor have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Cramped and narrow, that's how it is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a creation out of necessity, but at the same time they are what make the Bombonera so unique. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponent...
Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Kayserispor are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Saviola. That looks a cracking ball. Plenty to aim at here. And he's gone direct here. Well, nicely intercepted. Bale. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, super find. Oh, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Yamal. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And a chance! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bale. He's in a... Yamal! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Saviola. And this is Bebeto. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Bale. He's through here. That's really well cleared. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Kayserispor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, what has happened here? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Corner number 2 then. Platini plays it short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. Saviola, he's picked his way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Messi goes short. Messi. And this is Xavi. Drills one in. And it's been hooked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bale. And now the breakaway. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now they can break here. And this is Bale. Maldini. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Dixon. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Now it's Platini. Platini makes a dash for it. He's found a way through. Vermaelen is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball, good take. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Timber gets over and intercepts. Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard. And here's Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And they're quick to get it back. Kayserispor can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Now it's Platini. Messi. And we've reached half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he shoots! It's starting to look like a done deal now. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Bale. Good read, needed to be. And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Platini. Lopez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's going to go a long way.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. And it's Xavi. And this is Saviola. And he is dead. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And smartly reclaimed. Kayserispor do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich. Xavi. Now it's Bebeto. Platini, looking for options for movement. Bale. That's very neat. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Xavi. Turan. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard. Conte. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Bebeto. Oh, he's burst through. Kante wins the duel this time. And they can counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Bale. And he's definitely onside. Platini. Charge, surely! Goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have movement on both benches. At least that has given their people something to smile about. Kayserispor will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Dijk is there to clear. Roberto Baggio looking to play him in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Davids. This is a promising build-up. And this is Bebeto. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted. Vermin. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 minutes to be added on. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. And we're done. Kayserispor cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Hullet. And here's Del Piero. Best. Can he finish?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Puts his head on it! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tonali. Rijkaard. Tonali. Del Piero. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Real chance! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's on it, can he get away? Conte. Quarter of an hour played. Platini. Lovely feet. They want to be quick to recover this. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what.
Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Kayserispor are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. There's the shot! And that's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Italy cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. Kayserispor are looking to break at pace. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Platini. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gattuso. Best is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And he's intervened well there. Gattuso. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Best. And this is Bullet. Tele. Best. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Best is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's cut it out, and he's quick to get rid. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Chips it through. Bale. That's the end of the first 45. Kayserispor are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rijkaard. For Conte. That's a nicely shaped ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Kayserispor clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately it's Bale! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Pele with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Tonali.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And now the breakaway. Best. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, now he can run away with it. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And here's Yamal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. De Gea with the clearance. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? And it's Tonali. And the counter is on. And here's Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking tidy in possession. He'll try from distance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both
Platini.
benches.
Number 18. Yamal. Number 8. Chanali.
Dembele.
Number 13.
Dembele.
Matthias Delict. Coming on the field.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Right. Number 37.
Getting up there! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get...
And the finish! Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Bale. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferdinand gets it clear. Plays it in low. Caught offside that time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Rizal, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He can run onto that, and he's definitely... It's Dembele! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Forced to go back. Bounce. Decent chance! So close, but that is as good as it gets. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too.
Yamal, Tonali, Platini, he is through here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Vitinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Driving forward. And here's Yamal. Hullet. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any... Rui Costa! Rui Costa made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kayserispor are looking to go forward now. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Timber. Oh, that's neat. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dixon plays it all the way forward. Oh, good ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Hullet. And he passes it long. Conte. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's found a way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's Rui Costa. That ball looks a good one. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. 30 minutes gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, easy pickings there. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a good ball. Big chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the finish! And there's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking for the run. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Now it's Hunnit. Rui Costa. Oh, what a ball! Yamal. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kayserispor have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Platini. He's picked his way through. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Platini. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And he shoots! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look at...
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's in on goal. De Ligt. Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Leicester cuts it out. Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.